And boom, we're live.
Boom.
We are 3 days away from the second most, actually the first most financially
Really?
immature pick I've ever
For
made.
you?
I don't know. It was either
No,
this or
you
the
bet
shots
more
go
on. No,
No, I bet the same
this.
amount. Bet the same amount. 3 units
He's
on a
minus
straight bet.
170 now.
3 units on a straight bet. Problem is, I also put like another unit on parlays with him.
He's knocking him out though. So this is what I'm getting at. So I might have to bet him by knockout now.
I don't know, man. It might go decision. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know. It's either knockout or decision.
Yeah.
Obviously.
If you want to put Kevin Holland by submission, I haven't even honestly looked at the what do you call it? The method yet, because they must have just came out in the last couple of days. So let's take a little look. See,
The bookies got it different now.
Methods.
They got main and then MMA markets. They're calling it. So.
Bro, what do you call it? Oh, I see what you're talking about. Main MMA markets. Okay.
Kevin Holland by decision plus 360.
Does that mean there's no way that we can bet on him fucking money line and over under, right? No, still can't. Okay.
No. Check that again.
No.
They look different. Okay. It's very sad.
Over under 3.5. Methods. Here we go. Kevin Holland.
Dude,
submission is plus 650.
It's not decision, Zach. You want to know why? It's a 5-round fight.
I know. I think it's a decision. I still do.
5-round fight?
Yeah. I mean, Kevin Holland can definitely go 5 rounds. When's the last time Thompson went 5 rounds though? That's the real fucking question. I think it's been for a while, dude. The last time he went 5 rounds with Jeff Neal, who we just saw fucking blast. Who the hell did Jeff Neal just knock out? Jeff Neal just knocked out Luke.
I don't know. Kevin Holland by decision.
And if you look at Thompson's fights, they all go to a decision. Like look at those fucking Jesus.
I know.
Decision. Got knocked out by Pettis. Decision.
Kevin Holland by decision, I guess it is.
It would have to be, It's
a weird bet.
He's gotten some knockouts. He's gotten a submission. I think that a submission victory isn't out of the question either.
Put a unit on that.
Kevin Holland by submission plus 650. It's not bad.
No, Kevin Holland by he could.
Kevin Holland by decision at plus 360. I like that a lot though.
Me too. 150 wins you 540.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Wait, what? 150
wins you 540
per decision?
Potential win. That's not even your money back.
No, it's not. It's 540 plus your money back.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
You said 450. Okay.
440. I'm sorry. 440 plus your money.
540.
540.
That's a pretty good bet. That's $700. Unit and a half on him by decision is
okay,
tough,
Zach.
It's
That's
tough.
it. That's
tough.
it. No, it's not
tough on a decision.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay,
that's it,
dude.
Tough. Of course, it's tough.
The roles are going to be reversed here. I'm going to have a money line, and you're going to go a method, and he's going to win, but it's not going to be by the method. So just go money line.
I already did go money line.
You put a unit and a half money line already?
Yeah.
And you want to do another unit and a half? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Then yeah, fuck it. All right. I can see you doing a decision. I don't think it's a bad pick.
No, you're gonna do it. I think you should put 50 on it.
I already have 4 units on this guy. I'm not putting any more bets on Kevin Holland. I was thinking about it. Here's what I was thinking about though.
Speaking of stocks were very good today.
Here's what I was thinking though. If we look more on the sports bet, right? You looking?
I'm looking at my phone.
Here. I got Brian Barberena at plus 400 against RDA.
Okay.
But it gets better.
I really like him.
It gets better. Matt Schnell plus 300 versus Matus Nicolau.
You know Brian Barberena?
It gets better.
No.
Tai Tuivasa plus 180 against Sergey Pavlovich.
I think Sergey Pavlovich's size is going to affect Tai Tuivasa.
I don't. I think Tai Tuivasa almost knocked out Cyril Gahn.
But he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't.
But Sergey Pavlovich isn't as good as Cyril Gahn. I think we could see a 3rd-round knockout here. That's what I have in verdict.
I like that, actually.
Because I
think I have that as well. What do I have?
I think Tai Tuivasa can outlast him, dude. Oh, and by the way, for all our listeners.
Oh, dude.
The daily tweets of Kevin Holland is now at minus 170 when we told you to get him at minus 120. So,
Yeah.
just saying,
Look, he
everybody.
could win a lot. But, dude.
Why can't these be combined? Why can't I put Tai Tuivasa and Kevin Holland on a parlay?
Brian Barberena.
What? What is this? What is this foolishness?
Brian Barberena at plus 400, though.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
That doesn't make
it's
sense.
Crazy to me.
So I'm taking...
And it is Dos Anjos' first fight back at welterweight, too. I think that's important to distinguish.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm just looking at my
I know.
phone. It doesn't look good, but this is what I'm looking at. Barberena, Kevin Holland. Dude, Matt Schnell is not winning.
You don't think so?
No, but one of these guys is going to win.
What is Matheus Nicolai's record? He beat David Dobrik. He beat Tim Elliott. He beat Manel Kopp. Okay, so actually, Matheus Nicolai is on kind of a fucking tear. Okay. But they're all really close fights. Really close fights. Really close. He's been in the UFC for a minute, too. Okay.
Who?
Nicolau, the guy that's facing, what's his nuts? Matt Schnell.
Matt Schnell, yeah.
I like Matt Schnell, dude. I really do.
Yeah, I'm going to bet on him just because I can.
Just because you can. You got Matt Schnell, who is 1-1 in his last 3 fights.
Kevin Holland, Brian Barberena, Matt Schnell, plus 3,000.
Kevin Holland, Brian Barberena, Matt Schnell. Add Tai Tuivasa on that bitch.
No.
For 8,700.
That's worth a 50 spot. I'm not fucking around.
50 spot, bro? That's not worth a 50 spot.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not going to hit. There's no way all 3 of those are going to hit. Schnell or Barberena is going to lose.
So take one out.
Which is why I did parlays with both of them without the other.
Yeah.
I did. I have Kevin Holland, Tuivasa, and Barberena. I have Kevin Holland, Tuivasa, and Schnell. And then I have one Kevin Holland,
25ers. 25ers.
10s and 20s. I didn't go crazy on those because I made like a bunch of parlays with just a unit.
Yeah, I need to make some money back, so I'm gonna put a 50 spot. I'm not
I
fucking
want to
around.
put some parlays with fucking Patty Pimblett too because he's still minus 200, and I don't see how he loses that fight. Honestly.
No, so this is what we do. We make mad money this card, and we just bet it all on Edmund Shabazian. We bet the boat.
You want to bet on where is this coming from? You want to bet on Shabazian?
Yeah, Shabazian. Definitely.
Lugambila is actually not bad.
Lugambila. Look at that NFT, bro. Go back. Look at that.
What, the Google?
Yeah.
Is that an NFT?
No, it's just a reference towards it.
Okay. Lugambila has lost his last 3 fights. And he's fighting Edmund Shabazian, who's lost his last 3 fights as well. But he's lost his last 3 fights all by very good opponents. Is Lugambila... He fought Magomed Ankalaev. He must have used to be a light heavyweight. And he fought Marc-Andre Barrial. Yeah, so this guy used to be a light heavyweight. And he's going down to middleweight. His nickname is Champion. I don't know if I can bet. I'm not betting that all of my money on this guy against Shabazian.
Yo, 50 spot, dude, to win 4. Dude, that's the type of shit that fucking hits, bro.
Or just like a tenner.
No.
Fideen?
Pennies.
Pennies, yeah.
50. Put 50 up there. Ooh, that looks great, doesn't it?
It does, but it's not hitting.
Zach.
Bro, there's no way that hits. All 4 of them? Not a chance. Holland, Tuivasa, Barberena, Schnell. Those.
If it does, no, all right, hang on.
What
but
is
if it
Barberena
does now,
and Schnell?
But if it, no, I would
19 for a 2-teamer. That's crazy. That's 3,000.
All right, hang on.
So this is without Tui. This is without Tui.
I have to write this down because my mind's going everywhere. So I have to get in. I'm gonna get into position. I don't know how that looks. How does that look? Oh shit! Sorry. It's. Oh no. Why is it doing that?
Can I just help you out here?
Boom. minus 140.
While you're up there, do you mind changing the date and the episode number? I totally forgot. Oh, there goes my camera.
Oh, Zach.
Me?
Oh, Zach.
You're the fucking one who did it.
Oh, Zach. You know, blaming others for your problems.
I get it from you.
I don't know if it's fucking my problem. Me.
I get it from you. Just constantly putting the blame on everybody else.
Me.
Yeah.
I take.
Just never takes responsibility.
Yeah.
Doesn't know how
Taking my
to.
fucking quotes, taking my fucking lingo, taking my style of
What
talking.
quote?
Wow.
What
You're
quote?
just like-
What style of
You're just-
talking?
you're just like-
I want you to
why don't
back up
why don't
any
you-
of these claims.
Why don't you just like start calling your fucking name Austin, bro? Why don't you? Just,
Because that's a shit name.
yeah.
It's a terrible name. I don't know.
Actually, very good.
I don't know who would ever use that as their name.
So,
Like, I'm surprised you haven't changed your first name by now.
My first name.
Oh, it's episode 130, by the way. It's not 129. I got an eraser.
This guy's just slow stating the obvious.
That's kind
You
of a
got
bad
a
3.
vagina. You got a vagina.
It's kind of a bad 3.
It's a
kidding. I'm kidding.
It's a great 3. It's a great 3.
All right. What were you going up there for again?
Now I'm gonna write down some bets.
I know.
Um,
Do you want the fucking plus 8,700, whatever the fuck it was again? Because it's just this with Tuivasa.
Brian. Dude, Schnell is not winning.
Which is why you shouldn't put $50 down on this fucking regional
not
parlay.
Who said I was?
You did. Okay.
Kevin.
Can you put a round robin on this?
That's a 10 spot.
What is a round robin for this shit?
It is plus 8. It's more than a parlay. Anything more than a parlay.
By 3s times 4 wagers? What does that mean? Why is this now plus 12,000?
Because they're betting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
But like, it seems like we should just do that.
Yeah, I like that.
Right?
I like those numbers more.
That seems better to me.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look that up.
I'm
right
curious
now.
as
Look it
to-
up. What's a round robin in UFC? This is plus 8,700.
A round robin in sports betting is really just a series of smaller parlays created from a larger list of bets. A round robin gets its name from a round robin tournament in which every team plays either team. So it's basically just saying it's making a whole bunch of parlays with all 4 of these. So I guess, does that mean that like if some of these guys hit, you still get the money from that parlay? It's just not from all of it? I don't know.
I'm very confused.
Very confused.
By 3s.
And why is there?
Oh yeah, by 3s and 4s.
But,
so
but
that
what's
would
by
be
2.5s and 6s?
By 2 and 6s. Oh, because there's 4 people, so it would be 2.
It's
I don't know.
I don't know
I would
either.
have to ask the bookie.
Yeah, I think for now we just stick with standard. All right, so you want this without Schnell now?
Yeah. Yes. Tai Tuivasa ain't winning either, so I'm gonna go with probably the other guy.
Brian, I got some news for you. Brian Barberena ain't winning either.
Yeah, I know. No one's winning.
No one's winning. So why are you even entertaining that parlay of $50? Is that a 0.1 unit? Is that what that says?
0.1. You like that?
Yeah, I like it. You making any 0.05 unit?
Why?
bets?
Because it looks professional that we're actually fucking writing something.
Are you making any point?
Hey, at least we're doing the pod today.
Are you making any
The
0.05
motherfucker
bets?
comes over the house to do the pod. Don't even do the pod.
What do you mean? You just showed
What?
up. You just like broke down the door. I was in my fucking jammies, just playing zombies, and
Zach.
you're like, "What the fuck?"
Zach, you're the one that said every Wednesday.
Did I? I think I said most Wednesdays. I think I
No,
said just
no.
a Wednesday.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
You didn't. If you said every Wednesday and Thursday, like multiple times, and I come here and there's no pod. What do you got to say to that?
I wasn't in the mood yesterday.
Then
Wasn't feeling
why? Damn.
These
I'm
guys
not-
are.
all right. I'm not in the mood.
These
right
guys
now.
are also going to win. That's fine. I can do it without you.
I'm not in the mood right now.
These guys are also going to win. Just going to say that. If you wanted to put a large parlay, Jonathan Pierce versus Darren Elkins, Mark Diakise versus Michael Johnson, Jack Hermanson versus Roman Dolidze. All a very good shot. And then I like Tai Tuivasa, so I'm keeping him in Holland. That's a 5-team parlay of just plus 961, and it's really it's not the best fucking parlay ever. But for what it's worth, I kind of like that parlay. It's a 5-team parlay at plus 961. Is that odds worth it at all? Are you really not going to be in this pod now?
Oh, dude, I just don't feel like doing it.
Okay. Well, besides UFC Orlando, which is what we're basically only going to be talking about today, we also have a little bit extra.
Not we, you.
We also have a little bit more to talk about today in the Tyson Fury fight. So, Tyson Fury is fighting this weekend in a fight that he is a minus 2,000 favorite. Now I got to readjust this camera. That's awesome.
Man, imagine
That's
that.
that's awesome.
Wow, life is tough.
Just gave my calloused finger real quick.
Wow. Do you have calluses on your hands?
I have calluses for cooking, yeah.
Wow.
They're nothing special. I'm just saying I do.
Wow.
I have calluses on my arms for burns. I still have that guy. That one really sucked. I still have that one. That one really sucked.
Man.
You know, you're not gonna be a dick about it. I'm letting you in my like innermost personal demons and things that have hurt me in my past, and you're basically just shrugging them off like it's a fucking paper cut. I don't appreciate that. You know, I'm graciously inviting you into my home to watch the Patriots game.
Dude, I will graciously
do the
fucking
podcast.
leave. Yeah.
Just graciously out of the goodness
my God,
of my
this
heart.
Free podcast. This free 130 hours of free podcast.
We've definitely done more than that.
I know. That was minimum. 130
We've probably done
hours.
150 hours.
130 hours of free podcast.
You're
Except
welcome.
for Ron.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Ron. Thank you, Ron, for $200. Thank you for 130 hours. That's a $1. We're almost $1 episode. We're getting there, bro. We are fucking making it, but we're riding. We're fucking riding. Ron, we're riding. We're riding.
So, you know, if you could just like be in a better attitude for the pod, that'd be great. That's all I'm saying.
Me, I'm in the greatest fucking attitude ever. I bring the energy here.
Dude,
There would be
where's the
no
energy?
energy
Where's the energy?
without the fucking.
What is the energy for? What are we putting our energy towards right now? I mean that in a serious question. What are we putting energy towards right now?
This pod?
What about the pod? Like, what are we going to be putting our energy towards today? I want to know right
we should
now.
end this pod, not do pods anymore, and just do Twitter.
No, we got to do pods.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
You do.
Okay. Yeah, I do. You go do some Twitter spaces.
For who, though? For what reason?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, I know. I ask myself that every day. So
It's a great question.
why should I do a Twitter space and then you answer that question for me?
Answered the question. Twitter. Why should you do a Twitter space?
Yeah.
Because it's a possibility of getting more fans.
But for who?
For MMA Complete.
Yeah, but for who at the end of the day?
Are you saying that this is my business? So you'd be doing it for free work for me?
It kind of is. Is it your
business?
business?
This business is as much yours as you want it to be.
Oh,
I've tried to make you a partner so many times, and you're just like, no, it's you. Like, I'm just the idea, man. Like, it's just you.
What do you mean? I don't want to be part of Fans Only.
No, I'm saying MMA Complete.
Yeah,
MMA Complete.
I'm not part of it?
No, I just said
oh
you
my
are.
God.
MMA Complete is not owned by Fans Only at all. MMA Complete is mine completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not Ron's.
Okay.
I don't. You just brought up Fans Only. I just was making that.
Oh no, you said, well, I'm not part of it. That's what you said.
Of course, you're a part of it. Of course, you are. More of a part of it than Dylan and Mike and Colby.
Well, obviously, but I mean, they're still part of it. But I mean, like at the end of the day, like, what is this? What is the main goal? I think this is a great thing to talk about because I think we need to steer away from like MMA, like 50-50. Like MMA should just be.
You mean make a media company?
Yeah, like I think we should have at this point, like we should already have, like we should be getting sponsors. And I think, you know, where it's a weird time, dude. Twitter Spaces, man. If you just put in the work and time, I've seen people do
That's
it.
the
Time
thing.
and time again.
I don't have enough time to do it.
Yeah, but you can do it. Oh, you got time, bro. Trust me.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait, no. I'm not saying like that. I mean, like, if you want something bad enough.
And I
You
do,
will
and
make
I
time.
have been putting a
No.
lot of time into it. Problem
I'm
is
not
it's just
saying-
going to take me long.
Oh, yeah.
do it.
Oh, it's got to be. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think you're going hard enough.
I do. I think I can go harder. Absolutely. But for my own sanity, I need to have some time where I'm not fucking always just grinding. I need to have some time that I can just kick it and do what I want. Fucking working 80 hours a week, man. Exhausted. Sleeping 5
80
hours
hours.
a day.
What is. See, then I say, like.
I'm working 80 hours a week, not including MMA Complete.
All right. So I must be working like 90.
You think you work more hours than I do?
I didn't say that.
Okay. You mean including like the podcast and all that stuff?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
okay.
never, because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
okay.
listening all day trying to figure out how to grow a media company.
Sure.
That's all I listen. That's all these people talk about on Twitter.
Right.
So it's like if I'm listening to that all day and I'm like taking notes and stuff on my phone, like I guess like I never am taking a time off, I guess, until like I like go to bed and sleep.
Yeah. Until like 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
Which is when we do a podcast on Wednesday, Thursday. So really Wednesday, Thursday, and then we talk about it for a little bit later. So it's like 8:30, and then we go to bed at like 11.
So like, what is a day off? Like, is there like no?
I have a day off every other week.
What is the point of a day off? Like, I don't see like.
I do. I believe that the point of a day off, and mind you, I never have a full day off. Like even on my days off, I'm on Twitter trying to do some stuff.
Exactly.
But I can still consider that a day off because you're doing much like if you're used to working, say 10 hours a day, and you only work 1 hour a day, 1 hour, maybe 2 hours that day, I'd consider that.
So like, what do you do like on a day to day? Like, how do you work 80 hours? Like, because like
I
sometimes
get up
like
at 7:30.
because you were
if
home
I'm
at 12 the other day.
If I'm not going up to the office, I stay here and I work. Well, it depends, right? Because I have my local
So like we just have a
schedule.
different opinion of work, I think. So like working.
Why would you say we have a different opinion of working?
Oh, I know we do. I mean, it's obvious.
What are you thinking?
Well, I think just we think different of like what work is.
Okay. What do you consider work?
Not home.
I work at home.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Okay.
Well, your mom does too.
Yeah.
But I mean, like work.
Right. There's a difference between. I could see what you're saying. There's a difference between like fixed in 100% of your effort is going into work, which is usually like when you're at a site, when you're on a job that it requires. Like at locals, I can have 3-4 hours of my shift is 100% focused to work. I'm not thinking about anything else.
Yeah.
Whereas when I'm at home, I can have 80% of my focus on work. I can have 20% of my focus on, doing something else, whether it's fucking watching a YouTube video, eating.
We also work for a media company, so you could do media all day.
Right.
Fixed when I could only
and
do it when like get out, it worked for 8 hours, get out, go home, eat, 5:30, shower, and then like what? It's already like 6 o'clock.
Right.
So I have like very limited
I would
time
say
to
like
do
if
it.
you get off at 5:30 or you get off at 4:30 and then you have an hour and a half to get out, smoke, eat, shower. Like I wouldn't call that work. Like that's
not working.
Right.
No, I'm not saying that. How is that working?
No. I'm just clearing it up. Like I would say that you probably, in my opinion, and I don't know your work schedule.
Yeah.
But you're working.
Well, you do
like 8 to 4:30 every day. Is that right?
Yeah, 8 to 4:30. Yeah.
Right. Maybe you get a half an hour for lunch, but you're still like on Twitter. You're still doing some other shit during that. So I would even count that. Right. So you really don't get a lunch break. You just eat lunch while you're working on other shit. So that's 8 to 4:30. That's 8.5 hours, 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. It's 45 hours, just like 55 hours. And then you include the time you're doing with the pod, not including just the spaces and the Twitter and the pod and the actual podcast
Twitter is
itself.
a lot of work, dude.
So it's like I don't consider Twitter a lot of work. Like you might have more theory work than I do because you're thinking about like how to expand and do all stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, Twitter's a lot of work, dude. I mean, if it wasn't a lot of work, we'd have 10,000 followers right now.
Sure.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, yeah, I get that.
Honestly,
it's about consistency,
bro.
Right.
It's a lot of work, dude.
Right.
It's a lot to get 100 followers, because it only gets easier the more followers you got. It's a lot.
We went from fucking 150 followers to 300 followers. It took us like, not really, but it took us 8 to 10 months of having the Twitter account to get 150 followers, and then it took us like a month to get 150 to 300.
Yeah,
because we actually took it seriously.
I'm just getting at, like, how far are we gonna take this thing? So like, I know how much effort I need to put in, because like,
well, dude,
I'm gonna show up on a Wednesday to do the pod. You know, I already worked fucking mad hard that day. I fucking demoed a fucking thing in the rain, and then you come here and it's like, oh, I don't feel like setting it up. And then, like, to me, that's like a fucking kick in the face. Like,
well,
you like see how
that, man.
No, but how can you not see it? Like, how, like,
I can see it. Your point, but you should have
yeah,
said
it's
that.
like a kid. Oh yeah, but that's like a total, like, oh, okay, like, all right, like I do it 130 hours at this point for free, and it's just like, oh fuck. Well, this,
I get that.
It's kind of like,
I
get we went to Indy and stuff, and like the game.
At the same
and it's
time,
kind of like, okay, but like at the same time, for me, I have to look at it like, well, shit, maybe I should be building like my own brand for like
I think
NFTs.
you should.
I have been.
All right, good.
No, I've got like over.
I didn't realize it was that big of a deal, man. I'm be honest with you.
Oh no, it's not.
Because
it's not a big deal to me, because at the end of the day, it hurts you more than it hurts me, because it's your pod at the end of the day. So like, I don't need to put in any work.
But I just didn't realize that you felt like that. Because if you did, I would have said, "Oh shit, okay, then I'll go set it up." Because you came in and I was like, "I don't really feel like doing it today," and you were like, "All right." You know, that was kind of it.
Yeah, I know, because I'm only gonna put in as much work as the guy who fucking wants to have like this as his actual like career. So
cool. All right,
I'm only gonna put in. I mean, if you put in 50%, I'm gonna put in 50%. Or like, if you want to do fucking 4 Twitter Spaces, hey, well, goddamn, I'm gonna try and do all 4. I don't know how, but I would do all 4 Twitter Spaces.
I'm just not at the level right now that I'd be able to do that.
Yeah.
Like once to be honest,
when do you? I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
My plan is to find an actual editor job where I can just work one full-time job. When I can leave locals and just have an editing job, whether that be a better full-time position at Fans Only, or whether it be at another position like ESPN or something.
Yeah, but why don't you edit for yourself and not get a job? Why don't you?
Because I need a paycheck, bro.
Oh, I know. But what I'm getting at is that I think we could get a much bigger paycheck. And I'm not even us. Fucking you and us would be separate. And I really think we could get a much bigger paycheck just off the sponsors.
There's only so many hours in a day. That's the reason. When I work,
I know. But
when I work 5 days a week, 8 hours at locals, 8 hours at Fans, not 8 hours, maybe 6 hours at Fans Only. Like, it's just, I at 6:30, 7 o'clock most nights in the week, when I'm done, when I'm here, when I'm like ready to finish the end of my night.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to be doing 4 or 5 days a week of another 3-4 hours of editing. Like, yeah, that's great, a day or two a week. But when I have so much free time, I want to be able to just kick it some nights. And I know what you're gonna say, like, you gotta grind now. You gotta just do it.
Yeah, you gotta fucking grind now. Yo.
But it's my life, man. It's my life. Like, if
I know, but are you gonna grind now or grind later?
If I can grind like I'm doing for 10 years, shit's gonna come out. Shit's going to eventually go my way. It's not gonna happen in the next couple of years. I get that. But this is the cost of me doing business to make myself have a paycheck.
Man.
Hey, man. I appreciate.
No, we're just at a different mindset, because you think 10 years, and I'm thinking like, yo, like, this shit literally could blow up overnight.
I get
depending on what you do, and it's like you could literally, your life could change in 3 months. Like,
you're right. It's not gonna.
Okay, so I know where we stand now.
Right. Good. And I'm not saying it to be negative. I'm not saying it to be any less appreciative of you.
Oh, no. I just know the grind mindset. Right. That's all it is. And like, I mean, you can, like, I know where you're comparing it, and I get it. Like, I get it. Not everyone's the same, but you know, if you ever wanted to take it to that next level, dude.
I just wish I wasn't as fucking busy as I was, man. I wish I didn't have to work all
Yeah,
this
like
time.
you can say that, and then like I look at like Elon Musk or like all these other people, and like, bro, like you look at their fucking schedule, and then like you compare it to like mine or like yours, and it's just like, well, like fuck, like it's
100%.
honestly like it's pitiful to like even complain. That's why I don't even fucking complain. There's no point in complaining, dude, because like, yo, there's people that wait 4 hours for a fucking pail of water, dude. Like, like there's like, what's a grind, dude? Like, fucking trying to find food or trying to like,
dude,
take it to the next level.
I get that my grind might be misplaced in places that aren't exactly stuff that's going to be good for me 3 years down the road, but I consider myself quite a grinder for right now. Like, I'm fucking working. I'm up at 7:30 every day, working till 4 o'clock every day, and then most days I'm working on the podcast a couple more hours a night. You know, does it not go in place? Does my 10-hour workday
that hours for the pod are worthless if you do it once a week, because what's the fucking point?
The point is to keep building something and be consistent, so that when I do have the time to put in 4 or 5 hours a day on the podcast, I'm starting at a level that is better than if I were to just start from nothing. You know what I mean? So once I get a job that I can come home at 4 and have the rest of my day, every single day and weekends all to myself, then I can put more hours in the pod, because
that would never happen.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think that I can grow my own personal brand of like media journalism and editor to a place?
No, I'm not saying that. I would say you would have to do it if you want a full-time editor job, 4 to whatever, 8 to 4, come home, wife, kid, eat.
I'm not saying wife, kid.
No, I'm not saying that either, but you know, shit happens. Girlfriend,
Sure.
whatever.
Okay.
Responsibilities. Yeah. We'll leave it at that.
I think that
and bills only get worse. So like,
I think that in 5 years I will definitely be in a better spot to put more time into this pod and media company.
Yeah, who's saying no? Who's saying no? Like, who's saying?
You kind of just did.
How?
You just said never gonna happen.
Yeah, never gonna happen. Meaning, like, if you think like you're gonna put 5 out, you're gonna work from 5 to 9 every night. Like, well, fuck, what's stopping you from doing that on a Wednesday yesterday? And like, you don't even have all that responsibilities.
Wednesday yesterday was the one day that I got to chill for a night.
Dude, don't you like chill at night, like after you like get out of the restaurant? Like
I get home at 10 and I chill for an hour and I go to bed. Maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, isn't that chilling?
It is, but it's like decompressing after working for
I know.
12,
I go home,
14 hours a day.
Yeah.
You know, I like getting out of a work day for 12 hours, and granted, I had an hour of going back and forth, or if I was at home, I had like 30 minutes of going back and forth.
Yeah, I get it. Like, I work 10 hours in the sun landscape, and I get it.
Right.
Like, I get it. Like,
Right.
You don't need to say it like that. Like, I get it. Like, you don't need to say it like that. Boo-hoo, I feel like. Yeah, there's always someone that has it tougher.
Sure, absolutely.
So, yeah. Anyway, on that note, I don't know what else to really say other than if you don't go hard now, you won't go hard later. That's how I look at it.
That's you're probably right. You're
so
probably
like,
right.
If you have no responsibilities now, no girlfriend, nothing, and you know, I don't know whatever it is going on around here for rent or whatever, but like, why wouldn't you go hard now to not go hard later?
I think I do go hard now.
Okay.
That's all. And I think that eventually
I
will be able to
that.
go harder.
No, I respect that. I respect it.
Thank you. I think
you do go hard, but
I think I can go harder.
At what cost? I mean, like, listen, 130 episodes in, you got to kind of look at the fucking facts after a while and be like, is it working? Like, is it working? Truly, like you got to ask yourself in a truthful, honest manner. Like
there's
out
two
of
ways
all
to
the
look at is it
views,
working. I think that we've made
without
progress.
live reactions.
I think we've made progress. I think we're now up to like 100 weekly views, maybe like 80 weekly views, which is better than it was 6 months ago. I think that the time and effort we've put in on Twitter has helped that. I think that we're still growing on Twitter. So is it working?
See, like it's growing on Twitter, but neither of us has made a tweet in like
it has
4 days.
Right.
So like how like far do you want to take it? Like is this worth it?
Yeah. To me it is.
This is worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey man, I'm ready for the long haul.
Yeah, I know. It's been long.
It has been. And it's gonna be a lot longer.
Yeah, I can tell. So,
this is something that I wanted to do for a while. I finally started it.
Oh no,
it's
we're doing
bigger over the last year.
We're doing it, but it's like if you never change, it'll always stay the same. So it's like if you never innovate, we're always gonna be getting 70 views, 60, fucking 70 views, 2 years doing it.
That's the thing, man.
And like live reactions is probably our best thing, and it was for like 2 or 3. So it's like you put the numbers together, it's like it's not really adding up here. And it's not like saying it like that. It's more like just trying to like kick it into high gear and like how do we make it better? What do you do to make it better? And I feel like not for nothing, but it's like you do, but it's like how do you innovate? Like how do you fucking grow it? How do you fucking what do you got to do? How does moving these fingers? How does somebody else move these fingers better? In a more specific manner. And it's like, well, shit, if you feel like you're the only one doing it and you feel like it's not even yours, it's like, well, fuck, what am I even doing this for? And
do you feel like you're the only one doing it?
No, I wouldn't say that. I feel like it would be like, feel like trying to bring new ideas and innovate, probably 70-30.
Sure.
If I'm looking at it that. Maybe even 80-20. I would say that. And that's just looking at it in a non-biased way, I feel like. And it's just like, you can only do so much when it's not yours and you're just here. So like, that's what I'm getting at. And it's like, oh, maybe, maybe you should write.
Thing, man. Here's the thing.
Maybe I should write. But I'm not a writer, dude. I would like to write, but I would more like, I do like the media. I do like the media side of it. Trying to build it and innovate. And I try to get trending.
So here's what I will say. And this is just me spitballing, but like, this is just for me personally, this is how I feel.
Yeah.
You absolutely come up with more ideas than I do. 70-30, 80-20, you're probably right. You are more in depth with the media culture. You're more in depth with the media culture advancing. You are more looking towards what could happen in the future and how do we extrapolate what we're doing into that. You're great at saying this is what we should do that will get us a better audience.
Yeah.
Problem is that's usually just left on me to do it, which is fine because, like you said, it's my thing.
Yeah.
It's my business, and you're just trying to help give ideas for us to do it.
I said that yesterday.
But that puts a lot of responsibility on me. And it's my company, I get it. But like, I can only do so much, and I try to do these things. And you give ideas, and I'm like, great, let's do it. That sounds great. I'm on board for it. But like, I try to do these extra things. And okay, yeah, I haven't been on Twitter over the last couple of days.
Yeah, but when am I supposed to do like all this?
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
When am I supposed to do all this?
In the day.
I work for my other job in the day.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I would say fuck that job then. I don't know what to tell you.
That job pays the bills, man.
I guess so. I don't know.
And that job also builds my career that I want to build. Yes, I want this podcast and media company to work, but I also want to be on ESPN.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be a sports anchor.
Yeah. So I would say Well, I shouldn't say. I would say,
You saying I should not be fans only?
No, because I think it does. Well, I think it does. I think it does grow your media outlet better.
Like I want to do both of these things. MMA complete.
So it's such
A
a
to Z
hard
complete
question to
media.
answer. That's like a question that you should answer for yourself.
And
shouldn't
I
have to answer that
am
question.
answering it. I'm trying to put time into both. I'm trying to put time into both. I have basically
But what
3 full-time jobs.
Where's your time more valuable? 3 full-time jobs.
Are you talking about right now? Are you talking about right now or for the future?
I would say, where do you think it is? Would
Right
you think
now-
would you think it's more useful at fans only or doing the pod?
Right now,
Or at the
fans
restaurant?
only.
You think at the fans only? Okay.
Fans only not only is paying for some of my bills, but it's
Yeah.
also giving me the instant media credibility and journalistic credibility that I definitely want towards the future.
Yeah.
For the future,
No, I respect that.
for the
but
future, I think fans only and MMA complete. Because look, man, there's a 10% chance, 5%, 2% chance that we put in the grind. We put in 3 spaces a day. We put out so many tweets. We gain followers. We get sponsorships. There's a 2% chance that this shit never takes off anyway. Like that has to be. You have to be okay with that reasonability.
Yeah, but how do you know if you don't try?
I get that, and I want to try, and we are trying. But there's a chance that this never blows up.
Yeah, I know.
Just saying. So
I know.
with that being part of it, like I need to do other shit too. I need to make sure that this is going.
I get that.
So
But when Ron was saying like when we were like 50 episodes in, you were saying like Ron was saying, oh, we could get sponsors for this. We could get sponsors, but we're 130 in.
And I want to do sponsors. I just haven't reached out.
Exactly. So what is the point of doing this?
To keep it going so that
I
when
know.
we do,
What is the point of doing it for 130 episodes? You get no sponsors. Like I'm just trying to be straight up. Like I need to know the answer. Like I need to know. Like
this is a
because you
side
said-
project that one day, hopefully, and I'm banking on because I want to make it work. We make money on, and we can start a media corporation that grows from it.
Yeah, you start the media corporation. It's a CEO and a CFO.
I would be.
It is your media. Yo, you went to school for this shit, bro. I did not. So it wouldn't be us. Like it would be.
The
it would
only
be
reason
you.
it's not us is because you've said that you don't want it to be us. You know that, right? I've talked to you about this so many times.
It is kind of us. I'm
It
here.
absolutely is us.
Yo, I'm just here for it's 130 episodes of support, bro. Because I believe in it, motherfucker. I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe in it. On God.
I know that.
On God.
100%. I know
Would
that.
not be here, bro.
I got that.
Yeah. So, I'm here. Climbing up this mountain.
Long ass mountain.
Yeah, dude. How long do you want it to be, though? I feel like you're in control. How large you want the mountain? You want the mountain 5,000 feet, or do you want it 30,000 feet?
Problem is I'm just not ready to drop.
Or do you want an
everything.
escalator?
I'm not ready to drop everything. From my financial point of view, from my career aspirational point of view, I can't drop everything to just work on this pod for 3 months. Even if I was guaranteed that in 3 months, if we were to put in 10 hours a day on this pod and I would do nothing else, in 3 months, if I were to do that we would be at 10,000 followers.
I think we'd be fucking close.
I don't think I could do it just from right now. I've had some shit go on this year, man.
No, yeah, I know that.
I've had a terrible year.
Oh, I know that.
Like I have been trying my fucking damnedest to keep all this together.
Oh, yeah.
Working for 12 hours a day.
No, I know. I've had a rough year. You think I want to be where I want to be?
No, I'm sure.
No,
not.
no one
We
does.
all want to be better.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we're doing this. We're
So
trying to make money.
exactly. So that's
I'm
what
just saying. Like I want you to know that I hope you know.
Yeah.
That your value for this company is not measurable.
I know.
Just from you pushing me and pushing the brand.
Yeah, but this is why I'm saying this conversation now, because someone has to push someone. Because if no one pushes no one, then it's just gonna be like a fucking. It's
And I
gonna be a
appreciate the
fucking
push.
plateau.
Problem is
It's
I
gonna
can
be a
only
plateau.
do so much for the time being.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's
But
just-
I hope having this conversation kind of like makes like the escalator move a little faster, and that's like the whole point. That's the whole point. I would say, I'll save that for after. Another question. This is like kind of like I'm interviewing you. This is kind of like I'm like I'm interviewing you kind of in a way. Like, where do you think you'd make more money in the long run? Fans only or the pod?
The pod.
The pod. Okay. I'm the same thing with time. Like, where do you think your time's more valuable? Now, would it help to get an intern? Or like would it help to like obviously it would help to have someone other than us to do other shit. Obviously, like fucking Twitter or it's fucking just posting would be a hell of a fucking thing, dude. Like insane. Like I would be down to like get a fucking intern from like Tiverton High School, dude. And teach them how to fucking post. If they were willing, if there was someone, there's multiple
Here's
people.
the thing. I don't know if we really have the credibility yet to get someone with merit who would actually have the capability of doing it.
Yeah.
Now, could we find a diamond in the rough? Could we find a 17-year-old that's really great on Twitter to intern
No,
for
they
us?
suck at Twitter. No, they suck.
That's
You
what
would
I'm
have
saying.
to be
So,
someone that gets them
if
that
you-
suck.
So if you want to have someone who has the knowledge, doesn't have to be college educated at all, you're fucking way better on Twitter than I am, just knowing what to do.
No, but I
like,
hate when someone says that because no one's better than no one. It really, that's not it. That's not it at all. I'm not better at Twitter than the next fucking guy. Honest, on God, dude. I just look at what's trending and I look at what other people are writing. And I'm like, it makes sense on why they're getting so many likes. Like they're doing something fucking different.
To answer your point, though, at this time, I don't think we can attract an intern that would actually help us, which is something I really want to plan for in the future. I really want interns.
Yeah, I would love someone, man, because I don't know a fucking. I don't know a thing about.
I need a.
I know
business
marketing.
intern.
I know marketing, but I don't know how to attract people. I don't know how to like reach out to a sponsor and like give them the analytics to make them want to do it. I think I know.
I need a fucking.
What I need to show them, but I don't know
like
how
a
to
receptionist. That's what the fuck I need. I need someone that I can just send out 100 emails a day. They're gonna respond to all of them and get back to me of like what I need to.
There's no reason why we shouldn't have sponsors with the amount of engagements that we get on Twitter. Like I don't know if you look at the amount of engagements that we get, but we get a lot. Like it's not a little bit. Like
we get a lot of engagements, but that's on replies. It's not on our tweets.
That's okay.
Is it?
That is
I'm
okay
honestly asking
because it says at MMA complete in the fucking thing, and you don't get to look at those analytics. You only get the ones that you only get to look at the ones that you do. Dude, that tweet that you had with that guy, dude, had fucking like 34,000 engagements, bro. Did you know that? Do you look at that?
No, I don't look at the engagements.
Yeah. Well, you need to look at that because that is what we're doing this for. Like that is the whole purpose. Like what's working. Like I don't know if you noticed the fucking tweets that you post in the comments with that font that I was telling you to do. Like you post it, space, post something else, space, post something else.
Oh yeah, the paragraph.
Every time you did that in the comments, it fucking blew up. That's not a coincidence, bro. That's fucking that's journalism. That's fucking.
It's recognizing trends. That's what it is.
And I think that's modern journalism. That's what Elon's saying.
Well, listen,
journalism's dead. Can we just say that?
No, that's
dead.
I hate when people say that.
It's dead. Zach.
Journalism is not dead. Look at fucking Adam Schefter. He's a journalist.
Zach, that's one out of how many people?
That's the best example.
That's the worst example. No, the best example is the millions of people on Twitter making a fucking tweet. That's modern journalism, bro.
But journalism, it stands for so much different shit that I think gets lost on people's generations. I think that even me, if you were to ask someone 10 years older than me,
It's not the
and
same.
I get what you're saying,
It's not
like
the
modern
same.
times call for different kinds of regulations and
It's
different shit
modern.
like that. But like journalism is just something that can be pinned into anyone.
Before we go in anymore, can I just say I think anyone can be one. Modern day era.
I do. I think it takes a lot of discipline to have the moral ethics, to have the first of all, the
depends
biggest
on
thing
what you're
about,
doing. Depends on what you're
the
doing.
biggest thing about journalism is that you need to have sources and you need to have trust.
I would say consistency.
No, it's like sources. It's pretty much sources.
No, to your point before, I would say consistency more than
I think consistency builds trust.
I think that builds everything.
Yeah,
I think that just.
But I think trust in being able to have sources.
Dude.
What?
Dave Portnoy.
I wouldn't say Portnoy's a journalist.
You wouldn't?
There's different tiers of journalism.
He had a newspaper. He had his own newspaper.
That doesn't make you a journalist. To be truthful, I wouldn't consider myself a journalist either. I would consider I'm trying to become a journalist.
Yeah, but you are one.
I wouldn't say I am.
If you're trying to become, dude, you write fucking articles. That's being a journalist.
That's a writer. There's a difference between writers and journalists.
Hey, what's the difference? Because I don't know.
The journalists,
I don't know.
Journalists have multiple sources. They can be trustworthy. They can put out like reports. It
sounds like Twitter to me. It sounds like Twitter.
A reporter. Yeah, but all right. Here's where I can give you an example. All right.
Every journalist is on Twitter.
Every journalist is on Twitter because Twitter is the best medium for journalism.
Yeah,
nowadays.
and I think
I don't think that everyone who has a Twitter
they wouldn't be on Twitter if that wasn't one that would get them more views.
No, I agree with you on that.
Yeah,
but not everyone who writes a tweet is a journalist, is what I'm saying.
No, I don't believe that at all either.
Yeah, okay.
No, but I think if you are in that category and that's what you're trying to do, and that's what you're trying to base your media off of, like us, like we've honestly just we're not really a podcast anymore. We're just MMA complete. Like we're a podcast, but we're MMA complete.
Right.
Like
it's centered around the podcast, but yes, we are.
We need to take MMA complete off is what we need to do because we're not MMA. We're complete something.
Complete media. A to Z complete media. That's why I made that podcast.
Yeah, A to Z.
Because that was the media LLC that I want to get. Yeah, I think journalism is a bad rap these days. And I was taught this by my 74-year-old professor in journalism. So I have very old thoughts about the process.
That's another problem. Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's all. You can look at things as a problem. You can just look at it as different, man.
Oh yeah, no.
Like because I'm old school, I don't.
You're
I
not
get
old
that.
school at all. You're fucking on Twitter.
I would say
that professor is fucking old school. And like then I would say, how is a 74-year-old gonna be modern? It's like fucking.
I look at it. If you learn, it's nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
You know that argument. You know what nature versus nurture is.
Yeah.
Okay. So, say the old 74-year-old professor. Shout out Professor McElroy, URI journalism. Say he's nature. Say he is what I was born into journalism with. He gave me the ethics, the codes, the rights and the wrongs, the do's and the don'ts for journalism. Yes, he did.
Did he do a good job?
I believe so. It gave me the basis of what started my media perspective.
Okay.
And then everything from there on is nurture, right?
Yeah.
So everything from there on, from me learning more about newer methods, more about social media, because he didn't do a lot of social media, but he brought me to people. He's the head guy. He's the head chair. And then he showed me people that do social media.
Yeah.
Like he wants to give you the basis of the journalism, but then he's like, you got to learn other shit too. And I can't teach you everything. So you got to go to this guy. You got to go to that guy. Got to go to her. You have friends, go talk to them about social media, different stuff like that.
Yeah. So a lot of these people on Spaces, they were in college. They were. Mm-hmm. I swear to fucking God, they say it all the time.
College is best for finding
and then
networks.
They're sitting there and they have their own business. They're like way above us. Like they got like fucking money or something somehow. And they're like running their own business and they're going to classes on how to run a business. And they're like, why the fuck am I in here? Right. Listening to a guy.
Right.
Listening to a guy teach me how to run a business when I'm already running one.
Yeah.
100%. It doesn't make sense.
I think
it doesn't make sense. There's no logic to that.
and networking and finding who you are is so much more important than completing college for a degree. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't even say network. I would just say put in the fucking work, dude. Like Elon. Like I hate that it's fucking Elon. It's like saying Adam Schefter, journalist, but Elon wasn't a fucking. Do you think he fucking woke up in the morning and was like, yeah, I want to build rockets, dude? Like,
no.
Not at all.
I think if we
it's
could,
just like that's the kind of, it's just like that blows my mind that someone can do that.
Mhm.
And I think if this turned way successful and you got a lot of money, you could fucking build rockets. And I think like that's what the whole Elon thing is. Like you could literally do fucking anything, and like you don't need like these fucking attributes or anything like big houses, fancy. You don't need any of that. Like you could literally do anything, and like once you realize that like you're the same as everyone else, like that's when like you can fucking really like fucking blow up. Because I think we're just as smart as fucking Bill Gates, bro. I think Bill Gates. I do. I think Bill Gates is fucking a dummy. I think he's a fucking dummy. Like I think we're much smarter than him. I think he got in this niche, dude, in this one specific amount of time. That there was probably something way better than his, but it got pushed out somehow.
Mhm.
And now boom, Microsoft, Xbox, fucking,
Right.
I just don't believe in that shit anymore. I think if like you wanted to do it, you gotta go do it yourself. You gotta want to do it yourself. Like I couldn't even have the money.
I would love
to drop everything and do this right now.
That's what I'm saying. If I found $20,000 on the sidewalk tomorrow, I would quit my jobs and just do MMA complete, or do complete media and start a bunch of different shit. Maybe not 20, maybe like 25. But if I had a backdrop, if I wasn't just working for myself,
dude, you couldn't even,
paycheck to paycheck,
you can't have more. You gotta have income from this to want to. You can never have enough money. Let's just being honest. You can never have enough money on the side to do this full time because you're always gonna be like, I need fucking money income.
I think I could. Because I know that 25 grand can last me at least 3 months, and it would last me more. So if after 3 months I don't see a noticeable change, I don't see making money off of this, then I'd be able to go get another job. But it would be worth putting in that 3 months to see where it could get me. That's all I'm saying. But I would need to find a fucking large sum of money like that I just don't have right now.
That's what I'm getting at. Like you. Only way you're ever gonna.
It would be awesome to be rich. That's what I'm saying.
The only way you're ever gonna have to do this full time is if you get money from this pod. You're not gonna get 25 grand,
right?
Because then you're gonna have to move out, then you're gonna have the other shit.
Which is why I'm gonna have.
You might get pulled over again.
6 months.
You might have something else happen.
Which is why it's gonna be 6 months a year before I can fucking put all of my time and energy into it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, 6 months a year. 6 months to a year. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to see.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be a fucking bumpy road, and the road is we haven't even fucking got in the fucking car yet. If you look at it, like we just got the keys out of the fucking garage, dude. Like, like we're 130 in. We're not even in the fucking driver's seat. We're fucking.
You can look at it like that all you want, man. I disagree. I think we do a hell of a lot more than other people who've given up on trying to make something of their own, man.
Yo, you take it in the most negative way ever, dude. The way I say it and the way that you should take it, it should be like.
I get it. You're trying to like gas me up. You're trying to be like, we gotta go. Like we gotta get this shit.
Yeah,
going.
like we have been going. Like the wheels are fucking turning. If you want me to say, like, yeah, we are in the driver's seat, but we're in neutral.
Maybe.
We've been in neutral for, I'd say, 100 episodes.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think we're going 2 miles an hour.
Yeah, we're on a hill. We hit a hill, and it's not a negative thing to say, dude, at all. Like you're kind
of painting it negative.
You're basically painting it negative.
I feel like what you've been saying is. Possibly it's kind of right.
It is right.
What you're saying
is like dead right. It's dead honest truth, dude. Everything is the truth that I'm saying. Is not.
I don't know what else to say besides the fact that, I know everything you're saying is truthful, trying to help out,
Oh yeah.
trying to do what, like, you are putting in work, you're trying to do all your effort, but
Oh,
you're
work.
just like, you're saying it's not good enough, and I'm not
No, it's
doing what I
not.
got to do.
No, and I think I'm if I think it's not good enough, then motherfucker, I'm not doing good enough.
But
And then it's like, well,
but
it's like,
what
oh,
you
you are
say
doing.
is-
Then
but
it's
what
like,
you
oh,
say
you
is
are
it's
doing
like,
a lot.
no,
No, I'm
this
not
is
doing.
yours.
I'm not doing a lot. I'm
Like,
not doing enough.
this is right, but all the time you say, like, this is your company, and like,
It is
I gotta
yours.
do this, and it's not good enough, and you gotta do better,
Yeah.
so we can make money.
Yeah, that is, dude. That is motivational. That is like,
It's not, man.
that's not motivational.
No, it's just noise.
Noise.
Like, I agree with you. We gotta do
It's
better
just noise.
so we can make money.
It's noise.
But like,
Is the noise
What am
is the
I-
noise reasonable though? Like, is it reasonable
Yeah, it's
noise,
reasonable.
or is it like noise
yeah,
that
it's
is like,
reasonable, man.
or is it noise that is just like you're fucking bickering for no reason and you need to shut the fuck up noise?
No, not at all.
Okay, so like
Reasonable.
good noise. It's motivational noise, bro. Like, you can take it as you want, but that is the shit that you need to hear. I would rather somebody tell me what I'm doing wrong than what I'm doing good. I don't need to hear the fucking good, dude. I don't need to hear the fucking, oh, fucking great job, man. Fucking pat on the back. Thank you. They look so good. Tell me what to do to make it look better. What do I need to do to make it look better? I don't give a fuck how good it is. I don't care. I don't
agree
care.
with you.
I
agree
don't need
with what you're saying.
I don't need the sympathy. I don't need the fucking pat on the back, dude.
I don't need the pat on the back either.
I don't need the fucking hold my hand, dude. Fucking right off into
am
the. I
with
don't want to
you.
go through the sunset. I want the
I
fucking
hear
storm, hurricane, blizzard, fucking rocks on the roads, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fucking pave the road, dude. I'm gonna fucking.
All I'm saying is,
You know what I'm getting
all
at?
I'm saying is,
I don't need the flowers.
I appreciate how much you expect of me, but I think it's a lot.
I'm not expecting much.
You're expecting me to build a media brand
By tweeting?
by constantly putting in work and saying fuck that other job and let's 10 hours a day.
No, not fuck that. Dude, you take you take it the wrong way. Yeah, don't you say fuck that other job? Because you just said if you had 25 grand, you would fucking quit, right? So if you had 25 grand, yeah, fuck that job, right?
Yep.
Exactly. So what do you mean?
I mean,
I don't know what you mean. It's not fuck that job. It's saying, let's fucking bang this out. So fuck that job.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
That's what I'm saying at. Because if I had 100 grand, I'd say
hope
fuck
you
that
know
job.
that I am also upset that this hasn't taken off more. I hope that you know that I would like this to take off.
Oh, yeah.
So I can, not worry about this.
Yeah.
I realize that I have not put in as much time as I could. And
you put in a lot of time.
And instead of
you put in a lot of time. We both put in a lot of time.
Whatever amount of hours that I do hanging out, I could be putting into the pod or making clips for the pod or doing extra shows or reaching out to sponsors or building a bigger brand.
We could do that together, dude.
But that's the stuff that you've kind of just said, like, I need to do, which I do need to do.
I've said multiple times, Zach, give me the email. Give me the email so I can sponsor.
You the email.
You give me the Gmail.
Yes.
No, you haven't. You give me the Twitter. The Twitter.
Dude,
that's different. The Gmail. You go in the
times.
Gmail. The
I've
Gmail.
told you our email so many times.
Yeah. No, you haven't. No.
Okay.
You
right.
You literally just gave Dylan the Twitter the other day. Like, I'm not believing you for a second because I've asked multiple times for the Gmail, and that's not even dude. That's noise. That's noise right there. That was noise. That was noise. So anyway. Listen, the sponsors is another thing, dude. Like, we both don't know what we're doing when it comes to that at all. And if you think that I would not do that with you, I would say look at the episodes and how many times I've showed up. Because I would absolutely rather do that on a fucking Thursday for 3 hours than do an hour pod. And I'd rather do a Twitter space, and I'm pretty sure you could probably write about MMA and do a Twitter space at the same time if you wanted to do that.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to do that. Like, I don't know if that's you. That ain't me. I'd rather just talk. And if you have someone else in the audience, I'd rather just fucking chill. And when they say something wrong, I'd rather blast them. I'd rather blast them and like create like that persona. And that makes it easier for you in retrospect, because then you can do whatever you want.
Right.
And you're not a big guy at blasting people.
What do you mean?
Blasting people,
like calling them out on shit?
Yeah.
Okay. I agree with you.
Yeah. I'm not saying that because I'm doing that right. That's
No. It's totally fair to say. I don't call people. I would rather
but
be quiet than like fucking be.
You rather agree than get into conflict, which is fine. There's everyone.
I would rather ignore than get into conflict. I wouldn't agree with something I don't agree with.
You just say yeah. But that's agreeing.
Sure. Okay. Kind of like what I just did.
Yeah.
I think that what I do is, because here's my process.
Yeah.
Here's my process. I don't believe I should be telling anybody anything, because I think
that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
No, I really don't.
Yeah.
If you don't think I tell people this is what you should do?
You should.
Maybe that's probably true.
Yeah, I think you should.
But I just don't think that I should. Like, I personally don't think that I should.
Then who does?
What do you mean?
Well, I'll fucking say it for you.
I don't know. It's not that I want other people to say it for me. I want people to do what they want to do. You know what I mean?
Man, that's not good.
I probably would agree with you. I think that I can use some work on that.
Yeah.
But that's the person.
Yeah, you want to run your own company, bro. You can't just be, hey Joe, go fucking take a 2-hour coffee break.
Well, okay.
No, I don't mean it like that. That's a bad example. But I'm just saying
like I would say,
like, why not text Dylan like, hey, do this? Or like, Mike, hey, can you do this? Or like,
well, I've also tried doing that before and it didn't work. So rinse and repeat. I'm just like,
what do you think we need to do? What do you think we need to do?
I would rather grind myself than to put people out by being like, hey, you need to do this, you need to help me. Like,
dude, you would be very surprised at how much people would actually probably want to help. Like, you don't ask me for fucking help. I just fucking show up.
Maybe.
You might be right. Dude. I just show up at this point. It's like, I don't need, you know what I mean? Like,
you might be right. I just don't think that people would really want to help me. That's just what I am.
Yeah, I think that sometimes too, but like, you don't think Tika would hop on a space, Dylan hop on a space? You tell fucking.
Honestly, no, I don't think that. No, I bet Tico would. Tico's a little bit on Twitter.
Tico, Dylan, dude, fucking Logan hopped in. Dude, we had like 10 people in it on a Sunday space, dude, and then we just never did it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need to get back to that. These last couple of weeks, man, I've just been with everything going on in Fans Only, with everything going on with my writers, and with everything from moving them from fall sports to winter sports, and everybody finding new crews and getting all that stuff. I've just been swamped. I promise you, and this has been a big thing, and you've been saying it to me, and I've kind of been shrugging off, but I know it.
You said you wanted to go hard in November.
I know.
Hard.
Well, the first 2 weeks.
We didn't go hard at all. I don't think we didn't. We did less than any month.
The first 2.5 weeks, I was going hard, and then I fucked up the Twitter, and that fucking, or whatever it was, 2 weeks.
It was like less than 2 weeks.
Okay, whatever it was, and then that killed me.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm just being straight up.
I know. So I promise you, I'm going back to it. It's just been the last couple of days. I've been in a weird funk, and even this.
That's like, fine. You know, you got to talk about that shit. I'm in a weird funk. All right. Well, then let's fucking go. You need someone to fucking
bring my problems on anyone. Like, even you, man.
I'm not putting nothing on me, bro. I got my own shit. I don't care what you're going through. I'll listen. But anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
The thing is, dude, is that I'm just gonna say to you, don't go hard now. If you don't go hard now, you're not gonna go hard later. And that's what it comes down to.
Sure.
It really, really does.
And
we're at a weird time in media too. You got to think, like, you went to school for media.
Mm-hmm.
You're very lucky compared to a lot of other people, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's very noticeable. What the fuck's happening
right
in this point in time. Like, it's not hidden in the fucking sand. Like,
but here's
we
the
said
thing.
this all
I
the
think
time.
media is the type of job that, like, if you want to go in media, let's do a sports reference. Okay.
A lot of media is going out of business, bro.
If you want to be successful, if you want to be truly successful, I think you'd agree with me in this. If you want to be truly successful, you need to hit a triple or a home run.
No.
Well, hold on. Success is different per basis. If you want to be financially stable, you got to hit a single. Like, if you hit a single,
I'm gonna hit 50 singles, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You got to hit a home run to be like
50
fucking success.
No. 50 singles, bro. I'm runners batted in. RBI after RBI after RBI. No outs.
So hear me out.
Outs.
If you're in media, you need to at least hit a double. You need to at least do something that's like extraordinary.
Not anymore. Not in this. I'm telling you right now. Dude, there's people. Yo. I hate to bring it back to this. The NFT space is fucking crazy, dude, because someone can literally blow up in media overnight.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't know dick. Dude, dick. So imagine if you blew up and you did know something, and a lot of people that are put in the fucking work for this past year that do know what they're talking about and do put in the time, bro, they're gonna fucking kill it, dude. They got sponsors up the wazoo right now. They got people giving them money hand over fist right now.
I don't know if that's everybody.
I'm letting you know right now, there will be no ESPN. And I'm letting you know, there, NBC, all this other shit, yeah, they'll be there, but they ain't gonna be fucking hiring. They're gonna have their fucking 10 fucking guys or whatever. The only way you're gonna work for ESPN is by this, dude. Decentralized platforms. This is the only way in the future.
I don't know about that. I hear you out. You might be right. You might be right. You totally might be right.
I don't think I know. And that's literally what's happening right now on Twitter. Dude, I'm in on a Twitter space, dude.
See, just that statement alone, and you're totally right for saying
I'll be cocky as fuck, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
oh.
And this is why I think it's so weird, because people will get on me about this. I don't know if it's just a kitchen job or not, but I've had a lot of people, and I think you've said it once or twice, like, my ego is so high.
Yeah.
I don't see it. Like, just a blanket statement like that alone, and I don't think your ego's high, but I would say that statement makes your ego higher than mine.
Not at all, because I could be dead wrong tomorrow, and I wouldn't care. I would care and be like, all right, I was fucking wrong. That's the difference with ego. That's difference. That's confidence. That's no ego. Right
yeah,
there.
But I'm
There's a difference
I'm 100% the kind of person that if I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. You get like these weird funks, dude. I don't know.
But if I'm
like when I try and tell you stuff about like the pod and stuff, and like you kind of like eh, or like you like I was trying to tell you something yesterday, and you whipped out your phone, and you went straight to like TikTok or something. When I was trying to explain something to you, I was like, oh, okay. All right, that's an ego. That's a fucking ego, because I'm trying to help you out.
Is that an ego?
Yeah.
I would think ego is someone who just always thinks they're right.
There's a difference between being confident and right, Zach.
Yeah.
There's a difference between right and an opinion.
But if we're just going from ego-based, I think that it's from. I think that I don't know the exact definition, but I think that pretty close to the definition of having an ego is thinking that you're always right.
So how do I have an ego if I said it's a cocky...
I just said I don't think that you
No.
I just think that statement
yeah, but how is it
makes you have more of an ego than I do.
Yeah, but how is it an ego if I said it's a cocky statement?
You said what was a cocky statement?
What I said before.
I honestly can't even remember the exact statement that you made.
I know for a fact that it's going to go, like, you're going to have a business like this.
Right, yeah.
I know for a fact it's a
all right.
decentralized
Okay, maybe that's just confidence. But it's like it's such pure confidence. Like you don't even see that you could.
No, I don't give myself another option, dude. Why would I give myself another option?
Because it's reasonable.
Why
Because you
would I
can't
even?
be you
Why
can't
would
be always right, especially about a statement like that
Yeah,
is
but
like
I
a
feel-
shot in the dark. Not a shot in the dark. That's wrong. Because
I would say I'm saying strictly to this pod, I'm confident as what it could be and bring. I'm
Mhm.
confident as to that. I'm confident that the future of media is going to be businesses like this. How did Barstool Sports blow up?
right.
What did they turn into when they were just like this, dude?
Mhm.
Boom. Big media.
ESPN started in just a similar way
ESPN.
as Barstool Sports.
Yeah, how's Sports Center going? How's all these ESPN shows doing?
ESPN has one of the biggest, most popular TV channels.
Oh my god. Zach, they laid off like they won't tell you this on fucking news, but they laid off like thousands and thousands of people, dude. Like they're going in the fucking tubes, dude.
Okay.
Why do you think the UFC got involved with them? So ESPN could bring in money.
Uh-huh. That was smart by the ESPN.
That was smart by Dana. No, that was smart by Dana. He took advantage of them.
It was
Now
smart by
Dana's
both
making
parties.
money. ESPN's going to keep going down the tubes, and Dana's going to make money.
Right.
I think
think
opposite of. I think the opposite of a lot of people, dude. Like, it's like Jay-Z getting involved with football. You know, only reason why Jay-Z got involved with football was because that whole racial thing going on, dude. And I'll say that as a fucking statement. And Roger Goodell's like, oh, okay. What's him in?
I just think, and I've mentioned this to you before, I think that as to the core of who we are, I think we're very different people. And I think that it's great.
Interception.
No, that was an interception. I think that it's great because you help me see things I wouldn't be able to see. Yeah. I just think that we're going to disagree a lot on shit like this. And it's because fundamentally we're very different people.
I'm not disagreeing, though.
I know you're not. I'm
well,
bringing
you're disagreeing,
up the facts.
Then. I'm not disagreeing. Like,
I don't think I'm disagreeing with you.
Oh, then why'd you say that?
Because I can just from this conversation, because we're like looking at the same end of the race, and we're looking at it, and we need to get the same way. We're just looking at it that we're taking different roads. That's all I'm saying. We have very similar end goals, but we're just.
If you think in 2 years or 10 years, bro, like if you think 10 years.
In 10 years.
So I ain't going to be doing this in 10 years.
I will.
You think?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
It's crazy.
It would if it was just like this, I would not be doing this. It's 10 years, dude.
No, I'm not going to be in this studio for 10 years doing this podcast. No.
No, I know like that, but if like it doesn't grow to a
in
certain
10
point,
years, I want to be doing a podcast just like this, a podcast.
Yeah. But yeah, there's no ego. It's confidence. Pure, total confidence, dude. Because
and I wasn't really saying that you have an ego. The point I was trying to make.
Oh no, you were saying that you were trying to say how you don't get why people say that you have an ego.
Right.
Well, I told you before.
I have an ego because I pulled out my phone when you were trying to talk to me.
No, that's an ego right there. You just did
I'm asking you.
No, I know, but that was it. The way that you just like explained it and said it. Like, so you have an ego.
Because that's what you explained before. You said
no, it's like
that I have an ego because you were trying to explain something, and I pulled out my phone and pulled out TikTok.
Yeah, like you don't give a fuck. Like you don't give a fuck what I have to say, or like if I was like trying to help you or ridicule you.
I disagree with that. I think that I have.
No, you're not. You're not. You can disagree with it now, but when you did it before, that's an. You know what I'm trying to say? That's an ego.
When I pull out my phone, when you're trying to explain things.
Oh no, you're saying it all wrong. That's just an example, dude.
Okay.
That's an example. That's not all the time. That's just one.
Mm-hmm.
That's one example of what an ego is. When someone's trying to help you and explain to you, and you're just like, I already fucking know it. I don't want to listen to it.
How often do I do that from the times that you try to explain something to me?
Honestly, I think I talk. Obviously, I talk a lot. I talk way too much. Like that's just my personality. When I get into something and it riles me up, I'm a fucking passionate dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very fucking passionate,
and
that stems to the confidence. I'm not gonna do something I have no confidence in, which is kind of shitty in a way. I would need to work on that because I think that slows me down as a person. But Yeah, dude, it's just passion, pure and total passion.
Right.
There's nothing.
For me,
Maybe I come off as a prick sometimes.
For me personally,
yeah,
I think, and this goes back to our conversation we had earlier.
How often you do that? You do it a lot. You do it a lot, and you don't realize that you do it, but it's just like that's who you are. That's what it is.
Right.
And I know like when I'm talking to you and how I'm presenting it and saying it. I know in my way I'm not saying it like that. So like, I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck how you respond to it. I don't like. If you want to go look at your phone, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I know what. Dude, I don't know. I don't know jack fucking shit, dude. All I know is that what the minimal effort that I do on my Twitter, I've gained like over 130 followers just by DMing and showing up in spaces and doing minimal talking. Minimal. And I don't even post much on my Twitter. I don't post at all. So like that's the shit that I'm like, wow, imagine if I was like going just as hard, tweeting like what I do at MMA and doing all this shit at one time.
Right.
I don't know what the sky limit would be. And like I don't have the confidence to really put my account out there like that because I don't want people fucking judging me.
Sure.
I don't like people judging me, dude.
It's a total different having a business Twitter and a personal Twitter.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm the same way. I couldn't tell you the last time I spent more than 5 minutes on my personal Twitter.
Yeah,
I could not tell you.
Yeah, I don't. I love Twitter, dude, but I don't like putting myself out on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like people do. Oh, what's Scarv up to? What's he doing? That's why I go for runs at night, bro. I don't want people seeing me run. Right. You know what I mean? Even though people don't care if they see me run. I don't want people seeing me run. You know, it's
Steve Belichick looks so weird.
Yeah, he does. He
shaved. Oh, that's what it was. He shaved.
Yeah.
No shave November. Fucking finished up with it.
But yeah, right. Dude. Yeah, we can wrap it up.
We've talked about a lot today. We barely talked about Kevin Holland. We talked about Kevin Holland a little bit.
We talked about Kevin Holland for 3 weeks. Bro.
Right. And Tyson Fury's this weekend.
Yeah.
He's going to win. He's minus 2,000. He's going to win. If you want to make $100, put 2 racks down on Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Real quick. All right. He's fighting Derek Chisora. He has an 11-inch reach advantage on him. 7-inch height advantage on him. He's beaten Chisora twice already.
Yeah.
Okay.
My boss is all about. He's like, I'm not fucking paying money for that. He's like, I'm not supporting that.
And Tyson Fury retired 2 months ago. By the way, he's not even listed in the pound for pound best boxers in the world anymore. He's not even in the list. He's fighting. He's
that's why I'm more
to be 275 pounds, which is what he fought his last fight at.
That's why I'm even more bullish. I'm even more bullish on like stuff that like we do because like he doesn't need all the fucking accolades and all that shit. He just needs his fucking name, dude.
Right.
It's the same fucking thing, dude. Just different.
I think that Tyson Fury is kind of running though. Like he could have fought Anthony Joshua or Alexander Usyk, who are both like top 15. Usyk's number 1.
Usyk would have probably beat his ass, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like he could go for the fights, but he's just trying to make some money.
I was gonna bet on Usyk.
He's now into the Floyd Mayweather of his career that he's just trying to protect his legacy and make money.
The fight that Tyson Fury got closest to losing to was a guy same size as Usyk.
Wilder?
Or no, Wilder.
His latest one.
There was a fight before Wilder that he almost lost, and it was a guy 5'10" or whatever, short guy.
I think Usyk's big.
No, Usyk's small.
Really?
He's smaller fighter than what Tyson Fury's used to, and Tyson Fury has trouble fighting small fighters like
6'3", 220. Yeah, okay. Hey, his mustache.
Oh, yeah, he is 6'3", huh?
Even for a heavyweight, that's on the smaller side.
Is it?
Heavyweight, I would say heavyweight boxer.
Tyson?
Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
He's 5'11". He's small. He's real small.
Yeah.
He might not be 5'11". I think he is though.
5'10".
5'10", yeah.
I thought he was 5'10".
He also fought.
It's fucking same height.
He also fought in a generation that didn't have these fucking giants. Like the tallest guy when he was fighting was It wasn't Holyfield. It might have been Spinks, Leon Spinks, who was like 6'5".
Yeah.
Now you have Wilder and Fury who are 6'9".
Yeah.
6'10", whatever the fuck. You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy that Tyson Fury is even a thing. Like,
Yeah.
he's fought guys that are 5'11" before. But he has a 10-inch height advantage. How the fuck do you hit someone that's 10 inches taller than you?
I'm getting close.
With the head movement that he...
I'm getting close.
What happened with the Mike Tyson-Logan Paul fight? Did that ever happen?
No.
He's with the WWE now, so, like, it's not going to happen, right?
No.
You think Jake Paul would ever box Mike Tyson?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Jake Paul's gonna fight fucking someone big one day.
All right, that's going to do it.
Oh yeah, one last thing. That was a good pod, dude. You need to have these pods to get, I would like to do a pod where you just talk about like how to like what we did on Twitter this week or like what can we do better. I'd rather talk about that for a pod than talk about MMA just to get a break from it. And I think that's what's think that would also help the pod out too. Like,
I agree.
because it is a little stagnant.
You know how Joe Rogan does, like, he does the Jerry experience, and then one every, like, 10 episodes, he does an MMA, I forget what he calls it.
Yeah, but he also does a comedians too. He has like, a couple different segments.
But that's what I mean.
He spices it. He has his ways as well.
That's what I mean. Like,
Spices
I would love to branch out to the point that, see, I'm just a sports guy, so, like, I just think of sports podcasts, but, like, I would love to branch out to the fact that we have a podcast, and then we have, like, an MMA one here. And
yeah, you should look in the fucking media, dude.
Yeah.
NFT. Well, I'm not saying it like
Excuse
that. You should look into media. I should say it like that, Tone. You should look into media. Branching out. It's the only way you're going to branch out is if you have a fucking media following, I think. You can't just branch out,
All right. That's going to do it for us. Follow us on our Twitter, @complete_MMA. Where are we at real quick? Go check out our YouTube page, MMA Complete Podcast. Go follow Fans Only Sports and their many social medias.
You need to take a new screenshot, dude. We got over 100 more followers than in that picture.
Nah, this is 306.
Oh, we do? Oh.
Yeah. I think we're at like 330, 320.
314.
Yeah.
You want to attack the bots. We lost a couple.
Oh, man.
But we gained some, so it's like we gained.
So Kanye's off of Twitter again, I saw.
Is he?
I don't know if
That
anyone
happened.
deleted him or...
No, he was tweeting today.
Really? Oh, well, I was trying to tweet at him, and I just couldn't find his @ so maybe I just wasn't looking in the right spot.
I don't think Kanye... We can end it whenever. You can end it while I'm talking. Kanye was fucking... Doesn't he not even like run his own Twitter account? He has that other guy run it, that anti-Semite guy. That
I
Peter...
believe that some celebrities have their own Twitter. I believe that Donald Trump runs his own Twitter.
No, he does.
Some celebrities do, but I believe most of their like managers run their Twitter. You know what I mean?
Dude, fuck.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Kanye said, quote unquote, I believe there was some good that the Nazis did. No, we're not gonna say it. We're not gonna say it. We are not gonna say it. Even if you believe that, don't say it.
The only thing I'm gonna say, and it's a fact, and it's fucking true, and it's true, and you can go fucking look at it, Google it, fucking Google it. Are you ready?
I think so.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Ready? Fucking rugged, dude.
What?
Oh, I thought you were gonna end it. That would have been a great point to end it.
Oh.
No, well, you can't end it now.
I'm
gonna say it.